Part two. So Brooke is rushing JK basically because she wants to go see her boys and she wants JK to meet her boys. So she's saying that let's hurry up, let's go. You had enough family time with your family. Now it's time for you to go meet my family, meet your kids, basically. JK said it's only 6 o'clock and I only have an hour left before I have to be home. My curfew is at 7 o'clock after I just told you that. We can do this another day. Do you think Brooke heard that? Honestly, do you think that? Drop it in the comments if you do you think she heard that. Just let me know in the comments because I'm just trying to figure it out because I heard it. So she was just like, so what do you mean we just gonna have to wait? How you gonna tell me we gonna have to wait until tomorrow? How can I explain this to my kids? My kids are 12 and 6, something like that. I don't remember the age, so don't even come for me. Just tell me in the comments. So she was just like, that's not right. I can't just let them know that I'm not coming. Brooke, you can just say we can come tomorrow. Just tell him tomorrow. You're doing a bit much. This man just said it's 6 o'clock. He got to be home by 7. You don't care that he might go to prison if he missed his time. You rather jeopardize him if he's late to go back home. Your kids will be fine. It's not like this is their real daddy. Like, I get it, but at the same time, you're being a bit selfish. Again, like, girl, what are you talking about? He just simply said we can do it some other time. Man, hold up. So basically, he was just like, we can tell them, we can go see them another time. It's no big deal. She then flipped her lip. What do you mean? I can't do this no more. You need to get out of my car. Get out of my car because how are you supposed to be a man? How are you supposed to be doing this and doing this for my kids? You talking about you was going to be there. How are you going to do that? He looking like, what are you talking about? I just said we can do this another time. She said, well, how are you going to explain that to them? You made a promise that you said you was going to do this and that. Ma'am. He just said he has to be home by 7. You get mad because he said he got to be home by 7? 7? It's 6 o'clock. He has to be back home. Where do you not get the logic? Then you want to kick him out at his grandma's house. And you know that's going to be a problem. And you not far away from his grandma's house. Come on now, let's be real. And you know once you do that in front of his family, that's a red flag. Flag on the play. So again, JK tried to be calm and rational. He was just like, I understand that the kids want to meet me, but just let them know we will do it another time. He can do it on the weekend. He can do it on another day. She acting like she won't be back. She acting like this is the last day that she's going to be here. Like, you have so much time that you can see the kids. Stop making promises to the kids that you're not going to keep. That's your fault for telling them kids that. Not his fault. He's just trying to get back home and just abide by the rules, and you're not even respecting it. First off, you the one took him to the parole office, and it took for hours. You got mad. Then you took him to see his grandma, where somebody else could took him to see his grandma. You could have just been chilling somewhere else, or you could have just been waiting for him to get dropped off at your house to meet your kids. Lastly, and now you want to guilt trip him into saying, oh, you don't want to see my kids, you don't want to be a man about things, oh, you don't do this, you don't want to do that. Who guilt trips somebody when you already know that he wants to spend more time with his family that he haven't seen in years, and then you want to get mad when it's almost time for him to go home, and we don't know how far they live, and you don't understand the concept of 7 o'clock. Not 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. He has to be back by 7. They just gave him the curfew, so he's trying to abide by the curfew before he gets in trouble. You're thinking about yourself at this point, and that pissed me off so bad, the fact that you sat up here excited that his curfew was extended. Then just because he said we're going to have to make another day of this, you really selfish. Like, real deal selfish. That just wasn't right and wasn't fair for him. And then you did it at his grandma's house on their land. You didn't even leave yet, and then you kicked him out. Like, who that remind you of? Zaria and Troy, when she kicked him out for no reason, she doing the same thing. Like, come on now, grow up. Stop making these kids promises that you can't keep. Just let it flow naturally. You just met this man in person. Like, calm down. So as she said, get out of my car, get out of my car, get out of my car. I don't care if you go back to prison. I don't care. Because he was like, dang, you don't care if I go back to prison? You don't care if I go back to prison? She was like, I don't care what you do, because when it comes to my kids, it shouldn't matter. You the one made those promises. Blah, 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 blah. You don't care. Blah, 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 blah. She just going off for no reason. She just yelling out, doing all this. And he just like, you know what? I can't cuss on here. He basically called her stupid, called her B, all that stuff, because he just looking at her like, who is this person? This ain't the same person that I met online, or when I was talking to her, I was like, this a whole different person. Now you showing your true colors. Like, who is this person talking to me like this? Like, you don't want to see me happy. Like, what's up, Brooke? So they ended the show, and we have to see next week, well, this week, sorry. And drop some comments down below, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm just saying, Brooke really had me hot, because I don't understand why she didn't understand that you making false promises to your kids, and all JK was trying to do is get home at 7 o'clock. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I don't agree with what she did, kicking him out like that on his family property. Because I would have called my cousin like, hey, come pick me up, something. Yeah, that's all I would have did. See y'all later.